Okay, UFC 229 has nearly ended in a riot last night at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. Obviously, the fight itself takes place. The build-up was heated and could have been better dealt with by UFC and Dana White. It's reached a point now where if there is a rematch, they're going to have tighter security and they're going to have to negotiate with whoever they have it to have more police available because there were fights in the stands between rival supporters as well. And that's an image you don't want. And Dana White's come out and said the damage to UFC's brand was bad last night. They've made a lot of money out of it, but the actual long-term image, real bad. And I was always taught martial arts taught respect and discipline, and clearly that's something that a lot of these UFC fighters lack. Um, Conor McGregor, is he damaging UFC or is he helping grow UFC? I don't know with Conor McGregor anymore. Yes, he was the face of obviously the UFC games from EA Sports, and he had a contract with that. Yes, he earned his fight with Floyd Mayweather and a lot of money out of that, and he's got a big social media following. Is Conor McGregor being part of UFC helping or hindering UFC? That's the question. Because there's going to be calls for a rematch between the two fighters. Um, whether that security wise would be feasible, God knows. Um, it we'll see what happens, but it's making it harder for UFC to get venues. I think long term, other cities and countries and territories will look at what happened in Vegas and look what happened in Brooklyn and go, right, UFC's applied for a license to operate for a brief period or take the show on the road to insert city or country here. Australia are already trying to ban it, or have there's rumours, legal challenges about whether they will allow mixed martial arts, including UFC, not just UFC but other promotions such as Bellator, to take place on Australian soil. I think the state of Victoria may have already banned it, or there could be a legal challenge there. So countries are already just debating whether to allow mixed martial arts events and promotions to take place on their territory. This will reignite that debate and give fuel to the fire for the anti-mixed martial arts lobby and the anti-UFC lobby to say we don't want this. We've seen issues with other sports with crowd violence, predominantly European football with the hooligan element, and other sports are trying to sell, saying look, we don't have this hooligan element in our fan base. UFC does. Clearly, there was clear issues where you had McGregor fans, Khabib fans, and they thought they were McGregor and Khabib trying to fight each other. And Dana White came out and said, "Yeah, I didn't give Mcgregor the belt straight away for fear of starting a riot." Dana White realised the situation had got out of control, too little, too late in my eyes. But you imagine 20,000 angry, drunk people fighting in Vegas, and the riot that would have resulted, that would have got out of hand very, very quickly. The damage costs would have been huge. The lawsuit against UFC would have been massive. So they were lucky last night. They were lucky. But I don't know where UFC go from here and how they promote UFC, you know, 230 and beyond, and how they handle the McGregor situation. Because Conor McGregor, he just wherever he goes, controversy follows. He's a maverick of a figure. How long does he have left in mixed martial arts? How long does he have left with UFC? Because he's burning a lot of bridges as he goes. Although the incident last night wasn't sparked by McGregor necessarily, but the build up to where we've got isn't great, and long term, how long can UFC keep going with all these negative headlines? So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. That's my view on it. I think UFC and Dana White have mismanaged the whole thing. And the fact that we were lucky not to have a full-blown riot last night in Vegas says something. And the fact that this is major news, not just sports news, but major news with what happened, says something as well about what's going on with the promotion and mixed martial arts as a sport. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your comments below. I'll have some more videos for you soon.